Hey folks, how you doing? How you doing, Teal?
I'm doing okay.
What were you gonna ask?
If my suit clicks in.
Oh, that's totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So Teal, I don't know if this is like sharing too much medical info or just gonna say you wear a still suit.
Yeah.
You know, like from Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So she has sort of an older model. It's not advanced, not like the ones that are 10,000 years in the future,
And I can't
like in the
float.
novel or the film.
And
But you know, you gotta start somewhere.
and I can't float.
And you can't float.
Baron Harkonnen.
Oh, you're thinking the Baron.
Yeah.
No, that's not a still suit.
Oh well.
That's a wholly different thing. I don't think she's learned to wear it desert style yet, but
No.
you know, she's also not the Kwisatz Haderach.
That one.
Little. Would it really?
No.
You haven't read the other books, have you?
No.
Off to an interesting start. How you doing? So I've been trying to think. So basically, I'm going to start trying to focus streaming on Tuesday instead of Friday because Tuesday is New Stuff Day. Tuesday News Day? New Stuff Tuesday? I don't know what to call it. But anyway,
That sounds good.
yeah, New Stuff Tuesday. It's when they release the new stuff, so we can go and look in the shop and have a little fun with that. And yeah, it just kind of fits better, I think. So we're going to give it a shot. I hope you're having a good day. And why don't we just go ahead and dive in? But yeah, Teal was worried that her still suit was... It makes noise. Like it actually makes kind of a clicking noise as it's going. This is one of the earlier models where you have to carry around a pump for it to work. It doesn't work just by walking around. So...
Oh, like in a gazillion years it'll be just.
In 10,000 years, exactly. You just wear it and it like processes everything. Also, no processing bodily waste yet.
Ever.
Maybe the next model.
Oh.
Curly Bun for free. I don't like it, but it's free. Bubblegum. The Dice Flare is honestly a little tempting because it's Dice Flare.
Is it dice or is it skeleton?
No, it's dice.
But they're not fuzzy.
But they're not fuzzy. No, fuzzy dice, that'd be it. I'd be done. I would have bought it already. Would have squealed and just bought it right away.
See? They need to talk to us about what they
I
like.
know. You're talking to someone. I don't know who. Okay, so if I won, I could buy everything in the greenhouse and just be done with all my monies. I don't think I want to do that, though.
Is that just broken windows, basically?
Well, I was trying to figure that out. It looks like it's probably got a little more stuff. Like if you look at the roof pieces...
Whoop, hello.
Yeah, no, it's all done. Look at the roof pieces, and there are those edge ones, and then there's this thing.
Yeah, and some of them look like they have open windows on
Yeah, and there's this that has the little dormer windows, and yeah, so the windows down here actually open. So I made it that in the floor. We'll see. On to the Enclave plots. What do we got? We got a plotting table. I have no idea what that is. For $5, it's a table. Draw up the perfect battle plans. So if you're going for like an Enclave shelter or something, great. Captain Cosmos Pa bundle.
Power armor.
Thanks for the tip. I just figured it was Pa Cosmos. I don't know.
Good old pot.
Good old Daddy Cosmos. I kind of like it.
Oh no.
Right?
Oh no. I don't know if I have enough money
I know. It's actually kind of pricey. It's like $18.
for just that.
Yeah.
But it's so cool. Oh, I hate them. Why do they do that? to
Now
us?
here's the thing too. Like I'm not touching it yet because I don't know what armor it
Goes
works
on.
with.
What does
Yeah,
it say?
exactly. Bundle gives you everything you need to wake up in the morning ready to save the cosmos. Includes yada yada yada. Nothing. They tell you nothing about which one it's for. So screw that. Pardon my French. Oh my gosh.
They don't tell you.
No.
Okay.
We got Nuclear Quantum, where there's a Nuclear Quantum sign, which is the only piece of that I don't have and I don't care to have. Whoops. Where did I go? There we go. We got the Slotum Joe's paint set for what? Just the. So some fresh hot deals with the Slotum vending station, now available in 4 colors. It's kind of cute, but I don't know. There's some good stuff this week. I really do like the Paw Cosmos, or Paw Bundle, I guess is what Captain Cosmos Paw Bundle. I know it's Power Armor Bundle, but it didn't at first. Anyway, yeah, this is fun. I would totally go for that, but I'm not going to do anything until I know what it works with. If it doesn't work with Ultrasight, then it doesn't help me at all. The thing is, I do need to get. We'll talk about this a little bit as I go into the stream, but yeah, I've got to figure out a Power Armor solution again. A long time ago, I got rid of one of my sets of Power Armor because I didn't use it ever. It was just taking up space in my bin. Oh, we have a Wasteland Snowman. Gross. Tile, which I've already got. Bucking Brahmin Ride, which looks fun. Robco Snow Machine. That's cute. Did I use that? Where would I use that? I need a smoke machine. Why do I need a smoke? No, I can't use the snow one. I'm slow. I'm tired.
It looks kind of dirty, like ash.
Maybe it'll work then. Oh, it's filthy snow. Oh, good.
Yeah. So,
you can't even see it in the pictures.
I've been to people's camps. It's just kind of a dirty.
That's
snow.
pathetic. Oh, Bethesda. Do better. Bucking Brahmin Ride could be kind of fun, I guess. For, about 30 seconds. Returning, we got an Easter bonnet. What is that? Oh, Friends Welcome. I may actually do that one. I like that one. I was thinking about that one not too long ago, thinking, I kind of hope they offer that up again. There it is. We got wings. I don't know, man. Could be kind of fun again. New to Shine workbench. Nah, don't need it. This is just the welcome sign, the wings pose, the innocent player icon, the Easter bonnet, and the rabbit plushie. We got the New to Shine paint set. 6 days. I'm going to use some of those days to decide. Quite a bit of stuff, honestly. Did I get anything? Did I get anything at all? I don't think I did. Black Knight paint. That sounds kind of cool. Is it for the one gun? It is for the one gun. For the Gatling gun. And that's it. Oh. Why? Why do they always leave me out? Why do they hate me so bad? Football helmet. Oh, the football uniform and helmet are kind of fun, too. Okay. See what we got going in here. I mean, it would be nice if these worked with basically any armor. If they just kind of made that policy going forward. If you see armor skin, it works with the armor.
I thought that's what they decided to do.
I hope so. I hope that's true, but I haven't ever bought any. Never seen it confirmed, so.
What's it saying? What's that one? Down there in the corner.
Down in the corner.
Left corner.
This.
Yeah.
That's, I think, just the power armor. Oh, there we go. Unique skin that completely alters the appearance of your power armor. Excavator, T45, T51, T60, T65, Ultrasight, and X01.
Okay.
So this, now, they show the jetpack behind there. They don't show it on the other pictures, so I think they should probably Photoshop that one just a little bit. Because I don't think you actually get the jetpack with that one. So I think the $18 one includes a $3 jetpack. Yeep.
Is that what the difference is?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. Like, I don't have enough monies.
I would be really ticked off if it wasn't clear.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
It is. Camp stuff. Let's see if they have anything that wasn't, like, advertised right up front. Okay. What happened? Camp. Oh, I see. There we go. Friends welcome. Like I said, I actually kind of like that one. I just don't know if I want to get it as part of the bundle or not. There is so much stuff this time. So, all right. I'm going to think about it. The plotting table, not really interested in that.
What is it?
The Enclave plotting table, the big sort of like, you know, made popular by Star Wars.
Yeah.
Except this one has no little changing displays, no TIE fighters. Who knows what it shows. Okay, so 1 week in on Season 9. We'll take a look at the board. If you happen to notice the stats up front, I think it actually showed how far along I was on some of the screens. Bottom line is, I think all the tweaks to try to get more experience are paying off pretty significantly. In addition, they have all the new bonuses for folks who are doing camp to not be placed. Well, then I don't want to live here. New. Quit. Quit the main menu. I kind of want a setting where it's like if I join a server and that message is going to pop up, like just don't even bother, don't go in there, go somewhere else. Hey Jamie, how you doing? I was hoping you'd show up. How do you do, good sir? I'm doing okay. I sound like I have more energy than I really do. I'm actually really tired. I had an appointment to go to and I was waiting for someone. And I was sitting in our vehicle and I fell asleep. Like, not like, oh, this is kind of nice, I think I'll take a nap. But it was like, do, like out like a light. But it's not so bad. Maybe drawing energy off of the room, so to speak. How are you doing? How's your week? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let me put on my armor and all that. Excuse me. We got the survivor backpack, the glasses, we got the jetpack, and I'm done. Go get some acid out of the machine. Bonk. Get a little acid burn whenever we collect the acid. Doing good. Can't say the same for your internet, though. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm pretty spoiled. Our internet around the house is pretty good. So when I was in said vehicle earlier and was trying to watch someone else's stream, and I would get like, half a second of stream and go, oh, it's working. And then it would cut out for another 5 minutes. It'd be like, eh.
Snacks make me sleepy.
Just doing all the basics, getting ready to head on out. Just 2 lead. Ugh. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, though. That is good news. Okay, real quick, let's join a team. We'll just get that going right away. That looks good. Did I see someone on my team's name McThickums? Papa Sloth, Rowdy Nifty, and someone named 10 Ton Noggin. And then, let's go take a look at the scoreboard real quick. So this is after 1 week. All the way around the bend, and all the way up along the corner there. And we are exactly this far away from getting the next score boost. Right now I'm getting a 5% bonus, which is, you can already see the difference. It's kind of nice. So here's the thing. This season around, they have typically a lot more stuff. Nope, not social. A lot more stuff going on with the daily challenges. So we've got build a floor or wall decoration, level up, claim a workshop, daily operation we ignore. Complete an event, complete the event, test your metal. Well, do our best. Cook a meal, like just a lot more events to take advantage of every day. The downside is you look at them and they're actually bigger. So it's not just 1 or 2 or 3 decorations in a shelter. It's 5. Sometimes it's 10. Claim a workshop. That's a gimme. That's a pretty easy one. But you typically have to do 2 events a day now, which I think is fair. It doesn't actually doing 2 events is almost nothing. In fact, we'll claim a workshop and let it generate an event. We'll get one of those done, and then we'll do test your metal. That'll tick off the other one. Plus, we'll get other bonuses on both of those. Cook a meal, plants, or fungi. Well, I am fresh out of brain fungi soup, so we'll go collect some of those. I like killing super mutants anyway, so we'll go do that. Let's see. What else has been going on this week? So anyway, yeah, 30 some odd, about a third of the way through the board. Now, I know it's going to slow down as I go through, but kind of. Like before, in previous seasons, I would have said for sure that it would slow down, and it did. I think it's going to. I'm kind of curious to see if it slows down as much, given that they have more opportunities for points every day. They have the Fallout First boosts along the way for, Anyway, it's been good. Couple all that with gain more experience, and it adds up. Made a lot of progress. I think I got 11 in one day. And before I forget, this is a new week. This is the other reason for streaming on Tuesday. Besides being able to hang out with Jamie and seeing the new stuff in the store, there's also the weekly challenges. There we go. Completed Gold Star Daily. Easy. Build anything in workshops or camps. Collect caps. Why, I do that anyway. Although that one will take at least 2 days. Daily operations don't exist. They're a myth. Complete an event. 10 of them. Test your metal daily challenge 5 times. That's good. The moonshine one that they assigned last week showed up once for me. Maybe twice. Eat pre-war food. We can do that. Kill a creature while well fed. All good stuff. All pretty easy to do. Alright, let's get going. So I've got a new sort of cycle that I'm trying to set up here where I am doing the Super Mutant run at, West Tech. Kind of as one of the first things in the day. Trying to, anyway. Let me check my ammo and see if I'm actually set up for that. We've got lots of grenades, which I don't really use that much of. Ultrasight rounds. Yeah, I'm really low on 5mm rounds. So I have to do it a little bit different today. We're going to go we have to do a lead run. That's one of the reasons I have this camp active now, not the junked one. Junked one's a little bit more fun right now for various reasons. This one, I don't know, weird maybe, but to me it feels more serious. It's my serious camp. But yeah, it makes lead, so we're going to hang out here for a little bit. And yeah, let's go get some lead and pick up some cranberry stuff along the way, and we'll also make some other experience boosts. Can't say that sound. Where to go for lead? Let's hop up here first. Oh, let's see. Work has been weird, as usual. We're still in that transition. So, I don't know. I've talked about work because it occupies like 80% of my life, but kind of wish it didn't. Like, I'm thankful for my job. Don't get me wrong. I'm spoiled. I know I've got it good. But I wish the same for all of you. Let's put it that way. Wish that there was... given the capacity to which we can produce stuff in this country now, I'd like to see more of it go back towards, maybe a little bit more benefits for the people who are making stuff happen day to day. The people on the ground, so to speak. I think it's working now, but yeah, new stuff for you. Well, I got dentist appointment set for next month because you have really bad teeth. Hey! It's the Bad Teeth Club. Shall we compare notes? I have one that can flip out of my gums. Anyway, you had mentioned before that you were having some stuff. I'm glad to hear you're going in, but I understand too if you're feeling a little maybe hesitant, a little reticent. Because I sure am, which is why I haven't made an appointment yet. But actually, I have 2 teeth that are so loose that when I bite down on stuff, instead of chewing, they're like, "Oh, after you," and they like move out of the way. Not fun. Not a good thing. Next month. So, all right. Well, keep me posted. Let me know how it goes. What do we got? Death Blossoms. I don't even know what that one is anymore. I don't know. All right, let's go from here over to... Oh, we lost someone on the team. McThickums is now in charge. You know what we think about that guy. Yeah, I've had so many root canals. It's nothing you can... It's nothing. I can talk asleep during those now. So while they're actually we're doing your root canal, you can like talk through it. Well, live stream that, man. That'd be entertaining. Yeah. I mean, I've gotten past a lot of the anxiety around like dental discomfort, pain, and stuff. But obviously I still have not gone in, so something's keeping me from doing it. There's no lead down there. We're out of here. I'm not even not wasting my bullets on you people. Y'all got no lead. It's like an insult. You can fall asleep during those. I was gonna say you can talk in your sleep during a root canal. I'm like, that actually is a pretty astounding talent. Yeah, and I want to hear what you say, frankly. But you know that's a thing too, right? You know, you did the videos of people coming off the anesthesia, which is one reason I never use anesthesia. I don't trust my family. No reaction in the background. She either didn't hear me or
What?
it's true. Nothing. I know, they actually made me watch a movie during one of the last ones. They're like, well, what movie do you want to watch? They have one of those headset things they put on. And I'm like, I looked at their list. I'm like, I don't like any of this. I'm snooty. And they're like, well, okay, we're going to put this one in. I'm like, oh, well, okay. Like, clearly you just don't want to try to carry on a conversation as you're working here. I see how it is. I didn't know I was well fed. That's good to know. Got your stuff. The sound is weird. I keep expecting them to come up behind me. Where are you? I hear you squishing around there somewhere. Grody old boomers. Apparently they're upstairs and just trying to find their way down. Ah, there. I'm not sure many people ever come in here for the lead. Hey, you've had a dentist put the numbing stuff in and immediately drill. And man, once the drill hits the nerve, it hurts a little. Yeah, that's just it. I talked about how I've become accustomed to the pain. I'm like, I don't think I've actually experienced like straight up drill to the nerve kind of pain in dentistry. There's someone that I've known for a long time who, when they were little, their family went to a dentist who did not use Novocaine. And I did not know that was a thing. Apparently it's a thing. Some people, for whatever reason, I don't know. But it's one thing when you're an adult and you do that. But to send your kid to one of those places? I mean, oof. No way, man. Now, I can't talk about it on stream. It's a little past the TMI line. It's a lot past the TMI line. I will say, though, I have had actual surgery Won't say what, but I've had natural surgery with no painkiller. And I still kind of remember, as you might imagine. I can laugh about it now. Nothing I'd recommend. When I think about it now, so I talked to a doctor when I was older about that surgery, and he looked so horrified when he found out about it. When you were little, you had a dentist that said kids don't feel pain, so he refused to waste it. Crapola. Oh my gosh. Jeez. How do these people stay in practice? And that's kind of where I was going with the other story too, is I'm like, when you are performing certain kinds of, when you're performing surgery, and the dentistry thing, that's surgery too, there are so many things that can go wrong that can result in like shock, like much more serious problems, right? How in the heck do they stay in practice doing this kind of stuff? I don't get it. I just don't get it. For me, there was an actual reason why they didn't actually use the anesthesia when I was little. It's because I had asthma. And it was early enough, long enough ago, I should say, that they were still kind of working out what to do for people with sort of like with respiratory issues, right? There was a significant risk of using anesthesia and it causing bad problems or worse. So he wasn't just doing it to do it. It wasn't based on some sort of policy or belief or anything. Still no fun. I was 7 years old, so not that. But I'll say this, you're not far off. It's like a guessing game at a party. Guess where they cut me. I think it's funny. I hesitate to make those jokes because those are the jokes I make when I'm in the room with other people and everyone just looks awkward and then I feel bad. So. Yeah, vasectomy is actually such a routine thing these days. Look what we're talking about on the stream. Speaking of streams, hey, it's my stream. And it's marked as not suitable for minors on all the things I stream on, so there you go. No, huh?
If you hold down X to fix the rad scrubber, it also walks you out of your power armor.
Oh, nice.
And then you rad to death.
Lovely. I'm sorry. That doesn't sound like fun. But I was going to say that, yeah, they're so routine, like, that, yeah, you're typically awake when they do those now. Guess where they got me the game. Not sure if I want to play that. Yeah. It's a different edition than Guess Where They're Gonna Cut Me, which is even worse, frankly. Excuse me. I licked a little bit of peanut butter off a fork here. And now I'm, like, choking on it. Like, I'm not allergic to peanuts. All the things I'm allergic to, that is not one of them, thankfully. Or at least not so far as I know. Maybe we'll learn something new tonight on stream. So all the medical games. Guess where they cut me, guess what I'm allergic to, and didn't know. Then the add-on insurance game. Guess which doctor you saw is not in network. That was one of the other ones. There's been a couple of situations, like for us and for some other people we know, who, yeah, they had some emergency services, which generally, you know, from the word emergency, you can tell they're not going, gosh, I think I'll plan this out a week or two. Bad thing happens. And how am I missing him? Where is he? Oh, yeah. Now you're going to run over here. Anyway, so you're in the ER and you see some doctor and you have insurance, hopefully, except not a lot of people do not, but in our case we did, in their case they did. And they see, you know, they receive medical attention, and then later they find out, yeah, we're not paying for that. That doctor was not in network. I'm like, okay. That sounds like a you problem. Sounds like a abducted by aliens club games. It does. Sitting here on a coffee table with a bowl of chocolates. Okay. Yes, they cut your upper thigh. I like it. It's like you know, you have little cards that go with the game where you can, like, that's how you place your bet. I'm going to guess that they cut your upper thigh with a laser scalpel. Oh, fun times. I got a thing! Yay. Which is also one of the things you shout while playing the game. It turns out they implanted some larvae in you or something. And it hatches mid-game. Hey, everybody, I got a thing. Why is he still glowing? Oh, there we go. There are certain elements of this conversation that really could work for a game, where it's like, the game, you just call it Abducted, right? I like the way you think here, because what I'm picturing is you have things like, yeah, I got a thing is one of the bad things that can happen, and it basically means that you're being taken over one cell at a time by some horrible, awful alien monstrosity. And then, of course, you got the face hugger and the chest burster. No relation to any movies in particular. It's just, you know, everyone knows what face huggers and chest bursters are. You got Buford, but double or nothing. Did they probe me? Oh, man. It's like I'm watching the commercial for the game now, just listening to that. Oh man. Well, now the only problem is now I have to delete this video so that no one like steals the idea. We gotta make the game and become millionaires, as people do when they make games. Hear about that all the time, right? Yep. How'd you get your billions? Why, I made a board game and everybody loved it. Now I never have to work again. I've actually known a couple people who produce their own board games or card games and that kind of thing, and yeah, they're sadly money losing operations typically. So, but it would be fun. Do a print on demand thing, let people print it themselves. Alright, what am I doing? I'm just wandering around in circles. I got some lead here. That's good. How much lead do I have in the bin? Let's go check that out. Lead scrap. 110. That is not enough. We need more. Alright, where else? So we're going to go down to Flatwoods. Dale and Buford reports this for copyright issues. I know I take certain things too seriously, but my brain is seriously churning on the, like, well, let's see. Oh, yeah. So you have a deck that has all the things that can happen. And that would be a lot of fun to make, like all the different things that can happen when you're abducted. And you deal out everyone an abduction hand that describes your abduction experience. Bonus points if people make up fun stories about their particular hand, right? Like, player vote at the end, you know what I mean? It's like if there's a tie or something, you use the story to determine who wins, and it's just the rest of the players vote. Who has the best abduction story? But it has to line up with the cards. You can't just make up anything. You gotta be like, you gotta take the cards that are in your hand that say, you know, the various terrible things that happen to you, and turn it into something. I was gonna say, I thought I heard another squishy. There we go. Someone ate my sugar bombs. Try and find some sugar down here. In the literal sense, I'm looking for a jar of sugar. Not the specimen jar, no. Oh, well, that's a thing. Alright, stop by the church, look to see if they have any sugar bombs there. Or they could make a version of Clue. Yeah, it has a Clue-like mechanic, right? It's the, you know, you have to describe the ship and where it happened and how they snatched you and what they did to you and how you escaped and... You can have different events like, you know, Commander's favorite or something where it's like they abducted you and they really like you now, so you get abducted again. Man, someone took all the stuff. I'm now the team leader. I'm alone. On to another team. That's me. Let's see. That one. Hey, McThickums, you didn't... What the heck? Why'd you just leave? Told you I didn't like that guy. Got a problem, buddy? My team not good enough for you? But yeah, I hear what you're saying too, where you could actually just do like a themed version of the game Clue. And be like... I can't... My brain won't let me say examples on the stream because I'm like... Yes, they probed me in the... Wait, no, start over. Like, in the library. I mean, it's the room. That's not what I mean. No lead.
Oh, I'm sore all over. Oh, building this place up is hard work.
Speaking of abductions. Alright. Well. Keep heading south, I guess. What's another... Oh, Orwell Orchards. Not a lot of people know about that one. Try that one. Talking about this reminds me of a disgusting thing that happened in the Walking Dead comic book. Oh, goody. Do tell. Actually, do tell. That's, yeah, that's totally... I grew up reading... It's not that I don't like comics these days. I don't know. They don't get prioritized in my things I do every day list. But growing up, I read kind of by proxy through my brother, who collected lots and lots of different kinds of comics, like pulp horror comics and that kind of thing. Fun times. I really liked The Walking Dead when I started watching the show. I don't think it was even that. It wasn't even like I had a problem with the show. I have a terrible time sticking with any show all the way through to the end. There have been very few. Put it this way: the last one may have been Breaking Bad. Actually, it's not true. Some anime, actually, I've managed to stick it out with. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's another show that I watched through to the end since Breaking Bad. There's a Dark Crystal series on Netflix. That's because I was like mad obsessed with the original Dark Crystal movie when I was a kid. Like, big Jim Henson fan. This guy gets his eye shot out and he survived, but you could see into his eye socket in his skull, and the girl, he like, oh, dude. No. Oh, that's nasty. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's well, I won't say any details, but oddly enough, there's a film out like that right now. But I won't say which one. But it has a scene like that. Let's see. Oh, that sunlight. I need to drop the lead now. No, that's not a euphemism. Yeah, speaking of comics and shows and that sort of thing in general, I tried watching parts of, what was it called? Sweet Tooth on Netflix, and kind of abandoned it. And I abandoned it after watching, like, I watched, I don't know, a certain number of episodes, and some of them didn't add up very well. You know, that they just didn't, the reasoning or the lack thereof in some of the character actions, it was just kind of hit me the wrong way. And then there's a big conflict scene that was just an absolute mess on the show. It just did not make sense. And then I watched a sort of an overview of the comic, a non-spoilery overview of the comic. And the comic sounds cool. The comic, actually, I would still like to go find and read. But yeah, I was not a fan of the show. And then I heard that apparently it's Robert Downey Jr. was producer on the show, and they intentionally toned it down. Now, whether they were asked to tone it down by Netflix or whatever, I'm like, you don't pick up a story like that, which is oriented around some pretty dark ideas about human nature and things that, like look, that's the audience. They go for people like me, or they go for things that are dark or challenging or sometimes depressing and whatnot. But it's because they're looking for something that feels like it has a certain kind of substance to it, right? Stuff happens in the show or stuff happens in the story and it matters. And they're like, no, it's too serious, man. Let's lighten it up. You know, why? Why did you go with that one then? There's plenty of fluff out there if you want to make a fluff show. I've decided I don't like you over there. There. Bon voyage. Alright. Put the lead away. Now let's go get more lead. Anywhere else right down here? I don't think so. I think the next place is actually the fire department. So we'll check there. If I can avoid heading to the silos, I will, because the silos require a lot of ammo already. I'd rather not, if I don't have to. And then which of the workshops has lead? I'm blanking. I should know this. I know this, but I'm blanking. Hey! It's lots of lead day at the fire department. Awesome. Perfect. There's gotta be more, right? Yep, he's got another one sitting there. Sticks his finger. Let's see. Other guy's mouth and says, "It's mine now," and swirls it around the guy's teeth. Oh, jeez. Great factor. Yeah, if I'm honest, one of the reasons I originally started thinking about writing was because more when I was younger than now. But you know, yeah, it some of the earliest stuff I wrote was, I don't know, a couple things leaned towards horror, and maybe not by that laugh. Disgusting thing that happened. Guy gets his eye shot out. He survived, but he did see his eye socket and skull. Licks the inside of his eye socket. I got that part. Sticks his finger in the other. Maybe one of them didn't come through or something. Yeah, I might be missing the something in the middle there. Maybe try resend. Yeah, here's the thing you gotta understand. Sometimes when I laugh like that, if it's pretty clear I don't understand something, I've got this phobia, this deep phobia of being the person in the room who like didn't get the joke or doesn't know the thing. And it's a terrible habit. I wish I could stop it. Maybe this will help me stop. But I will be like, oh yeah, okay. I know a lot of people do that, and I know I'm not alone. But I consider it a bad habit. So yeah, I think I may have missed something there. I just need to basically own up and be like, yeah, dude, I have no idea what you're saying. What the hell is that? It's not that bad. Alright, so we got more lead. I gotta drop off the lead again. Yeah, because this goes from the one you mentioned about the eye socket to what feels a little like a non sequitur. It starts with sticks his finger in the other guy's mouth. I may have missed something. Alright, how are we doing for lead now? 187, we're getting up there. Keep it going, keep it going. How about... Oh, here's what didn't go through. Oh, your dad watches a lot of Viking shows. Okay, so it immediately begins to make more sense. When there's a guy who asks for his cape back, and the guy who took it stuck his finger. Oh, I'm kind of thinking I'm glad I missed that first part now. Oh, those crazy Vikings. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, boy. I tried watching, there's a show that's actually called Vikings. That might be the one you're talking about. There have been a couple of Viking-oriented things out there. And I watched one. This one was very minimalistic and bleak, and I can't remember what it's called, but I made it through just the very first part of it, and the brutality, oh my gosh. Like, I know they're Vikings, I get it, but the stuff that they put on film these days, like, let's go ahead and just show all that. It's like, oh, I don't need to know that much. No, the thing I saw was it was these guys. One of them who's a slave and is assigned to fight this other guy, and just bashes him to bits. Oh my gosh. And they didn't go for the, like, I grew up in an era where films were very like the blood looked like it was like buckets, and it's like in this game, right? And it creates this sense of there being, like, it's silly. You know what I mean? Like, the first time my daughter saw The Lord of the Rings, I think it was actually Two Towers, where they have an Uruk-hai head on a pike in one scene. And I'm like, okay, how's she going to react? And she wasn't very young, but we were a little protective about what we exposed the kids to because we didn't want to scar them. And there were a few accidents when they were younger where one of them might walk into a room during a thing and then trauma. And so we were pretty careful about that. And I'm like, okay, how's she going to react? And she looked at it and she goes, oh, it just looks silly. It's like his tongue hanging out like that. And she like mimics the face. I'm like, okay, we're fine. Like, yeah, it's even though it's meant to be kind of gory looking, it's also absurd. This Viking film did none of that. It looked real. Like they put a lot of effort into, the guy he's beating the other guy's skull and what it like. It's like, oh wow, okay. I feel like I'm watching a documentary that I probably shouldn't watch. It was pretty bad. I have to put a content warning on this one. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind talking about this stuff, but I think it's a little different than usual. All right. What now? So the only other place to go to get lead is going to be the silos. So I'm not interested in doing that. Let me just see if I can make enough ammo from what I've got.
Hello, fellow superhero.
And we'll go from there. Close the door. There we go. Yeah, a lot of movies are terrible with violence. You don't mind violence at all, but when it's non-stop, it's too much. Yeah. For me, the thing that'll get me is cruelty in particular. Like, I can see a lot of violence in a thing and be okay usually, but when there's prolonged cruelty, it gets under my skin. The most traumatizing films that I saw growing up were the ones where you saw prolonged suffering. There's a famous scene in the original Blade Runner towards the end that I don't know. Maybe it didn't bother a lot of people, but for me, it made it so I never wanted to go near that film. I never saw the end when I was younger. I didn't see hardly any of it, frankly, but I saw this one scene. And I was like, oh, geez, like, no, I'm not doing that. Watched it again literally within the last, say, 2 years, and was like, oh, I'm older now, it'll be okay. Nope. Re-trauma. Like, it was just as bad. But I am glad I watched the film. And I'm glad I watched it all the way through. The end scene, let's just say the tears in the rain scene was just beautiful. One of my favorite endings to a film now. And instantly got the newer one and watched that. And different sort of film, but also loved it. Denis Villeneuve, I'm probably saying his name wrong, is now one of my favorite directors. Also did Dune, if you don't know his name. He did the most recent Dune film. Anywho, yeah. So films where, it's a little more serious and there's someone, and even if it's someone nasty, I don't respond well to seeing that kind of thing. So naturally, one of my story ideas centers all around that idea. Like, you take the basic idea being you take someone who is not like that, is not that kind of person, and you construct a story around them where they find out they have done something just cruel and awful, and then what do you do with that? How do they respond? How do they work through it? But I gotta finish the one I'm on first, and that one seems to be probably be done in about never so far. So ammo. So let me make sure. I've also been switching around the special perks since you can swap these back and forth. Yes?
Dinner's done.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you, though. But anyway, so I can swap these around now. So I've got a 2-point endurance card that lets me add some additional perks on endurance, but it costs points to move them back and forth. And I don't want to do that all the time, so I'm just going to leave that one there. The endurance card I added makes chems last longer, so I'm going to keep that around. I'm going to wait till I'm done ranking up the cards and then accumulate a bunch of points, and then I will consider switching it out more often, but not yet. Okay, so we need to put the basic Ammo Smith one on there. I've already got the other one on, and then take off Serendipity, put on Super Duper. Gotta talk myself through it. Never had watched that, but something that only really bothered you from what you watched was in The Walking Dead. Rick Delir kind of loses his mind. Oh, from his wife dying. Yeah, right. Yep, yeah. Seeing suffering of that sort of thing. That's tough. You know, I will say though that in terms of things where it wasn't just outright cruelty. Oh, someone's standing right behind me. Where it wasn't outright cruelty, but it really got to me, is still the original version of The Thing. Speaking of which, we were talking about that earlier. That movie was just, woo! So I watched it over and over and over again. So it couldn't have been that bad. But it was intense. Oh my gosh. Super, super tense. I've seen bits and pieces of the newer one. And it looks interesting, but I heard people were not as thrilled with it. So, but that's typically going to be true no matter what, right? You take a classic like that and you remake it. Okay, we'll call that good. Actually, I don't think I need any more grenades. I'm going to leave the grenades alone right now. See how we're doing here. Yeah, I've got 264. That's playing 9. We're going to do a little more. Just use up the lead, basically. Yep. All of it. Use all of it. That'll get me by. Okay. Gotta eat. Gotta eat, and then one of the requirements right now is eat like pre-war food. So let's see what I got. Bourbon and bubblegum. It's like the name of a podcast. About what? I have no idea. Take both of those. The plain sugar bombs. He sees her, and he's constantly looking for her to reconcile. And when he finds her, he goes to kiss her. They stop. She's zombified, and it's just made so well. Oh, man. Yeah, that's rough. I did not see it. Was that early on in the series, or was that a later thing? I only saw... I mean, here's the thing. I only saw part of the very first season. So unless it was within that first season, I would have missed it. But I think I would have remembered that too. Okay, that's all I got so far. I think I had some spoiled meat and that kind of thing. Let's put that in there too. Yeah, I don't know what I let spoil, but something went bad. What was I carrying around? But that's all in his imagination, and that was season 3. Okay, okay. Funnel cake, potato chips, sugar bombs, and deviled eggs, and then vomit. I think I need to stop picking up water. I have plenty of water right now. Is Nutritola pre-war food? We'll find out in a minute here. Actually, I gotta wait for it to stop and then I'll find out. I mean, talking about violence in shows, I mean, like I said, Breaking Bad has been one of my favorite shows from the last couple decades. And yeah, it has some really horrible stuff in it. Cruelty, too. The show's toned down a lot from the comics. No kidding. I didn't know that.
From what?
Walking Dead is toned down. The show is toned down a lot from the comics,
okay.
yeah. Let's collect tabs, but apparently it didn't count for the other one. That's pre-war food. Come on. Cola is food. Alright, so got the lid, got the ammo. Let's go get some cranberries of all things. Then we'll make some experience boosters. Actually, I gotta do cranberries and then brain fungus. Keep heading north. Just trying to save a nickel on travel. Cobbleton, no, where is it? Aaronholt, that's the one.
And now she looks.
Comic is full of suicide, and that's near the start. And the comic has the eye socket thing, and yeah. Yeah, that can be rough. Did I miss? What is with VATS and the grenade launcher these days?
I don't know. I was having trouble today too.
It just doesn't work anymore. I don't know if they were trying to fix it or what, but unfix it. Break it again. At least it worked before. Well, with a grenade launcher in particular, it just doesn't work. It overshoots really bad now. Let's try down here. But also the show has so much more depth and feeling in it, so you prefer the show, but you still really love the comics. Yeah, kind of enjoy them together, right? Yeah, see, that should have hit. It's lighting them up. Like, that's gotta be close enough. If they're lit up from the glow of the grenade underneath them, then it hit them. Jeez. I'm sitting here trying to think of... Yeah, I'll take all that too. No, we'll take all that. There we go. The last thing that I watched / read, in other words, where there was a comic and a show, plus the show has characters made up for it, like Daryl and his brother. Is Daryl the one who's played by... Oh, no, I'm not going to remember his name. From Death Stranding. What is that guy's name?
Who?
From
Yeah,
Death
the
Stranding.
guy you did.
Oh, Norman Reedus?
Norman Reedus. Is that Norman Reedus? Yeah, yeah. There you go. Norman Reedus. Yep.
I always remember his name, just like mostly like by accident, because his name was just used on the Silent Hills teaser instead of his character's name.
Oh, right. What am I... Oh, okay. I guess we'll do that. Weird. Okay. Cranberry. I'm now the team leader again. Why, man, people are really cycling through the teams tonight. Like, I know they're casual, but they're not that casual. Like, hang around. You kind of kill the bonus if you keep leaving. I don't want to become one of those players, though. I remember I watched a video recently, someone talking about the stop doing these 5 things in Fallout, blah, 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 blah. And I watched them, and there are a couple I kind of get. It's like, no, I understand. That you're right. That's annoying. There are a couple, though, that are just like, I don't like it when people play this way. And I'm like, oh, wah, wah. It's a massively multiplayer game. You're going to get all sorts. Learn to dope. So, yeah, I guess if people want to keep leaving the casual team, they should just go to some other game. That's all there is to it. Your brother makes jokes about Death Stranding, saying Norman Reedus is a fetus. It's not wrong. I mean... You gotta you gotta do the rest of the verse, though. You gotta, complete the rhyme. Alright. So you got cranberries now. Now you got your brain fungus. And fast travel down to my pal, the total stranger. I'm just using you to teleport. Hold still. Don't want to know what happened to the last guy who moved. But they say he doesn't walk nearly as funny now. Nikki, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I need to play on Tuesday more often. Get to say hi to more folks. You're sleepy. Yeah, well, it is a lot later for you, I imagine. Yeah. So I don't blame you. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, yeah, I'm already kind of sleepy too. It's just been one of those days. Keeping it going. Always get more energy by having more people on the stream. You're going to start shooting at me? Is that what you're going to do? It's interesting how it's developing. Yeah, Nikki's here. Okay, so the chat relay may be turned off. So you might not be able to see one another's comments. I did not turn it off. I think that Restream turns it off kind of by default now. Oh, been toying around with novel AI. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't see that first comment. It's interesting how it's developing. So tell me what novel AI is. I think I may have an idea, but I'm probably wrong, as usual. So there are a lot of different AI-related things out there now for generating images or... Yeah, let me see. Here, I'm going to make sure that I'm in an okay spot. And I'm not going to bother putting up the intermission screen. I'm just going to hop out of the game for a minute. Now, the game may actually die. It does not reliably come back all the time now, but I'm hoping. Hoping it's going to be okay. Basically an AI... Oh, writing assistant. Oh, novel AI. That kind of novel. Jeez, my brain sometimes. Wow. Yes, we talked about that, I think. Either you told me about... I heard about it somewhere, probably from you. Cool. So you say it's going interesting. Interesting good or interesting not so sure? Oh. So, someone else watching on Twitter is like, Norman Reedus. Everyone knew Norman Reedus' name but me. And let's go to... I can't think. There we go. That place. So are you getting anything at least comical or fun out of it? Or is it all... Is it working at all? Is it giving you anything to kind of help fuel stuff? How's it going? Chat settings. They're probably, even if I turn it on now, they're probably not going to allow it. Relay mode. And the basic engine hasn't updated in around a month or so, but it's gained a lot of user friendliness. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too bad then. If I try chatting here, it's not going to help. So I'm going to hop over to... I'll do this. I've tried to enable it. We'll see if it actually works now. And... Hey, it doesn't show me... Oh yeah, it does. There we go. Probably going to do a little extra audio for a second. Okay, there. This is a test. Still not as good as AI Dungeon was before the Purge. I remember tinkering with that a little bit. Did they shut it down, or... That's too bad. Okay, now I hop over to YouTube. Thanks for your patience while I try this out. Like I said, I used to have the chat relay enabled all the time. That way, no matter where you're chatting from, everyone could see one another's comments. It'd be a little noisy maybe sometimes, but that's okay. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, it looks like it is. Oh, nice. Restream. Nice touch. That worked really well. Just enable it midstream and it just picked up. And look at that, I could start the game again. We're back in business. Cool. They stripped some of its code to prevent it from making certain kinds of content and put a Big Brother feature in it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Noodles or rice?
Well, shoot. Let's see. Novel AI. I have to go looking for that after this. Yeah, that's the thing. If you put something like that, that's a sort of an accumulator, shall we say, out on the internet, it's going to accumulate stuff, right? So unless you have a policy right from the very beginning that sort of governs that, you're going to end up with stuff. Yike. Note. Sure, we'll read it. The end of the world, and you're leaving me. This is unbelievable, etc., etc. Let's just take the cigar box. Granted, you understand why they did it. Ooh, that's awful. Yep, that's pretty much what I was talking about. There have been a number of things like that recently where it's like, you know, people are like, I'm going to create a site and it's going to be completely unpoliced content. I'm like, you know who's on the internet, right? Like, no one you know, well, I'm sure, but there are people out there who will do that kind of stuff. The thing is, for the people who are making those kinds of systems, it's not like that's news, right? So you'd think that they'd have stuff in place early on so that then it wasn't disruptive later when they realize they have to go back and not let it do that. best to be smart about it from the beginning. Yeah. It's like as soon as the internet became even a semi-public sort of a thing, way back in the days of text only and all that, it's like all the creepies came out. It's like, what? I can hide in plain sight? And then awful things ensue. Sledgehammer approach made you stop supporting their product, however. Nope, no, I understand. Like I said, it's if it, if you have to do something later and it doesn't just address the problem, but it fundamentally changes the platform people have been using for legitimate purposes for a long time. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Well, thrilling as this is, I'm sure, I think I'm just about done gathering up the brain fungus. Should have enough. I hope I have enough. Okay. So, there's all that. Yeah. Made my vision blurry. Ooh, boy, that actually did a fair amount of damage. Novel AI, though, changing the subject. Yes, by all means. Any... Oh, I do have weapons. There's all that. And I think I missed something. Oh, right. Go to... not that. Also don't want that. Let's see. Writing a story you've kind of been putting together for a while. Cool. Sounds good. Oh, gee, I left all that on. So tell me about it. What's it about? I think you mentioned it before. Okay. Do I have anything else I can use? I'll do that. Oh, that counts as pre-war food?
Anything that's packaged.
Well, Nutritola doesn't, but Bubblegum does.
Yeah, it's weird the Nutritola doesn't. But yeah, like bubblegum, I don't think would be.
I just ate all my gum.
They don't
like all at
consider
once.
that food. They consider that drink.
Oh, prior messages. Let's see.
Oh.
Put it together for basically the Timber of Age. Oh, Timber of Age boarding school story with some magical elements thrown in.
My cola.
There. Sorry, no, I just missed your previous messages. Cool. No, it sounds good. Well, let's talk. Just make you think about a certain social media that will stay unnamed cough. Facebook cough. Yeah. Oh, not just them though. There have been a couple in that kind of fall under that category, but yeah, they're definitely one. Cool. So is the tool helping? And does it actually, like, is it helping with character development? Does it actually generate sample content? Like, what kind of things does it do for you? to here. Then hop the rest of the way there. You input the story every now and then to see how the AI helps you develop things. Cool. You let it write characters other than the main protagonist. Oh, okay. And then use the index function to record aspects it randomly threw in for certain characters. Well, that's kind of fun. So it's sort of like AI writing augmentation, sort of a thing. That's a fun idea. You let it build your side characters and supporting characters. Yeah. So is it ever like totally, you know, how often does it really just totally surprise or shock you? Or are you not looking for that? Is it better you're looking for it to make side characters who are, they have a little substance, you know, that way you don't have to focus on it so much, but you don't want them to be so interesting that they start to, you know, like dominate, overshadow your main characters. I'm here for your eggs. Come on. Peekaboo. Yeep. Where am I being hit from? Is it you? Come on. There we go. So, and does it do name generation? If this is what I'm thinking of, it'll actually do like little profiles and that kind of thing, right? Just a little teeny bit of backstory, that sort of thing. Really easy to just get totally surrounded in this area. All right, grab the eggs and go. Don't want to use all the ammo I just made. Does do name generation, fun. I think that Twitch lets people say more per message, and YouTube just gets to a point of those, and then it puts ... and doesn't show. Oh, that's lovely. That's also good to know. You know, I was kind of thinking, I was wondering if they had a way to do, like, to tie Discord chat into the stream. Because I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe it would have similar constraints. I've never really looked into it. But it'd be nice to be able to tie in more chat sources. And like I said, someone actually replied on Twitter, too. It'd be nice for those to show up in the chat as well. Like they support the platform in other ways. Do the whole thing, maybe. Listen for reply tweets and that sort of stuff. Where are the other ones? There we go. Not going to need all these, I don't think. Grab a bunch of them. What I don't use, I will make into omelets and sell. Okay, I think we're good. So do you feel like it's actually helping you get the story out, kind of helping move things along a little faster? Okay. Let's head back down to here. All this was supposed... Funny, it took, I don't know how long to gather the lead and make the ammo and that. Whee. More on the topic. The program has surprised you every now and then. Cool. And you think, all right, cool. Well, that's good. Yeah, a lot of people, they talked about AI as a, like, what will AI make up? And we all, I don't know, you have to have seen the like commercial scripts and that kind of thing written by AI, and they're great for entertainment. I would not say that it's like, I don't think the Nobel Prize for Literature or the Pulitzer is going to go to an AI anytime soon, but AI augmentation or assistance in writing something is kind of an interesting idea. I don't know. Maybe the AI will start winning all the comedy awards instead. Oh, and also you're having so many errors in your messages because you're not rereading your messages like normal. That's okay. It's all part of the fun. Figure out what Chad is talking about. I can't remember if I need the stove or I think I have to do it on here. I think I need the chemistry bench. Or do I? Nope, it's all up here. I almost forgot. Hopefully I have everything now. Get rid of green thumb, perceptible, put on the grenadier thing. All that's good. So Nikki, do you think you're gonna try? Are you gonna publish it like on a any of the self-pub platforms? Are you gonna? Is it something you're doing just for you? Do you have a group you share it with or anything? And AI augmentation is what you're after. You honestly pay for the premium subscription because you want them to innovate. Oh, cool. All right. That's a cool thing too. People are making really cool tools that you use and they offer a free version, but you can help them out. That is awesome. I'm sure they appreciate it too. Okay, so I'll make 2 brain bombs. Make 2 cranberry... Oh, works out just about right. And the brain fungus soup. We'll make a gazillion. We'll also make some cranberry cobbler, since we can. Some omelets. And why not? We'll make some gourd soup. Use up some of that water I've been saving up, too. Even though the product is not worth the price as it is, you can see the potential. Well, that's cool too. Gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, can we get a writing, like a feature campaign going to Bethesda to let us put multiple items in the fridge all at once?
That would be nice.
Some kind of obsessive compulsive, I have to do it one at a time. And it's so slow. It's like I have to do a little dance in between each one. No, it's nice to be able to help out people who are making cool stuff. Especially when it's in its early stages, Kind of help get things off the ground. I would love to see things go more and more towards that kind of model. You know what I mean? I actually just listened to a podcast today that, based on the few episodes I've heard so far, like I need to keep listening and make sure the quality is consistent. But it looks like it will be, and if it is, it's actually a really good find. Oh, actually, we don't want to put those in there. It's a thing on writing. But it's all Patreon supported, I think. Actually, no, I think they had a sponsor on there too, but it wasn't obnoxious. So it wasn't like too much stuff. It does innovate, mind you. They've been adding user friendliness lately. Cool. That is an important thing.
How's it going?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, user friendliness goes a long way, right? I can remember I actually used some of the first, I won't say first versions, but some very early versions of Blender, and it was like a static, like there was no interactive anything. You had a static dialog box that you had to feed models to, and it would render them. It was like a rendering engine. It had no editor. And I remember looking at it, and I was seeing some of the stuff people were making with it. And I'm like, wow, more power to you. That's awesome. I'm leaving now. I'll be back in 10 years when it's actually like usable by mere mortals, because I can't do this. Let's see. I'm passing up on a bunch of stupid jokes because we have someone else here, and you don't want to be annoying. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. You don't want to be annoying to Nikki by making augmentation jokes of having AI spoons. It's all good. I'm just glad at this point you can actually see one another's chat now. I gotta say, I'm still surprised more people don't actually use this thing I use to do the multi-streaming thing. It has worked almost flawlessly. Like I'm like typical bad user. I gripe and moan sometimes about, oh, we should do this, man, you should do that. But honestly, like, I got in early. I'm still using an earlier version of the free version that came with a lot of stuff. It's very, very generous. It works really, really well. Based on my experience with them, I would, like, at some point, we were just talking about this, I need to pay for the service. The reason I'm nervous about paying is I'm a little nervous that actually, like, once I do this, there are a couple things I might lose that I'm benefiting from right now. So I need to talk to them about it, but I do need to reach out. Anyway, the point is, I'm surprised that there aren't more people using even just the free version of their platform. With all the things that happen around, different streaming platforms getting too, fussy about, what you can or can't do. Like Twitch, I've never had to worry about having too many subscribers or followers on Twitch. But once you hit that point and they offer you that lowest level, like you've got to have 50 followers, not subscribers, 50 followers, and you have to have hit certain marks, like consistency marks in streaming, and that, you have to be streaming very regularly, and then you can, what's that one called? The associate or whatever. It's like their entry level. Yay, you made it. Here's more stuff. You can monetize your channel now. In the fine print in there, they talked about how I gotta catch up here in a minute. Anyway, in the fine print, they talked about how you can't stream to any other platforms. You can't do multi-streaming. And I'm like, okay, well then we're done, because you don't, like, you're offering next to nothing, and you're gonna tell me where I can or can't stream. Get out of here, man. Okay, so speaking of which, I made him laugh really hard today when I took the words right out of his mouth. I was talking about your hardships. You spent a couple days last week crying a lot. I'm sorry to hear that. He was like, why are you crying, in a tone that does not convey sympathy? And I replied, because I'm a little... He lost it. Nice. It seems like it's kind of messy sometimes, like resetting settings. Yeah. You feel like it would kind of ruin people who want to get partnership with platforms like Twitch. Yes, it would. It shouldn't, but it would. That's more of a Twitch thing than it is them. In terms of the technology, like the stream quality and stuff, I have to say, anytime I have had problems with streaming quality, I've gone back and found out it was my settings locally where the bitrate had changed somehow. And that's probably an OBS update thing. Which OBS is awesome too. Nothing's perfect. OBS, the open one, not I can't remember what the other one's called. Let's not mention it. The one who basically you did a fork off of OBS and then decided that they were going to like try to copyright certain names that OBS was using. So yeah, I don't mind jokes. You have thick skin. That's good. That's handy. In this world, this day and age, any day and age, frankly, that's a useful thing to have. All right, let's eat fungus cereal and weird relish and take drugs and go fight mutants. That's what all the cool kids are doing. Oh, those are grenades. That's not even the right gun. There we go. No, you don't, sir. Put that down. Put it down. Put it down. Alright, we got that little bonus. Only $4.99. Come on, really? I'm not going to pick up all the armor and stuff just so I can run through faster. If I'm grabbing their guns and all that, like I can scrap a lot of stuff, but then I also am going to end up slowing down all the time. And I would rather do a quick run today. We'll save the slow ones for when I'm not streaming. Get off. Go on. Back up. Back up. Told you to back up. I think we're done out here. Let's go on inside. So Nikki, I don't know if you answered or not. If you don't mind, and if you don't want to answer, that's cool too. Some people, it's a personal thing. But are you thinking about trying to publish, or going to an open platform, or doing your own blog, sort of publish it serially, or what do you want to do with it as you get it done? I see a pooch. Dead pooch. Ow. It's for you. Let's see. Just your own little adventure. That's cool. No, I totally get that. I don't think I would have understood that quite as well before, like, trying to do more stuff on my own and experiencing the, like, hey, look what I made, and actually get a lot of satisfaction out of doing that, you know? Like, if I never get published traditionally, I think I'll probably be okay. I'm going to try if I ever finish anything. But if it turns out to be mainly for me and a few close friends who... you know, actually asked to read my writing or whatever, that'll be enough. I'm getting a lot of satisfaction out of just the creative process, so. Not gonna loot the legend. No, I'm not looting anything. Oh, and I'm also dying, which means... There we go. So that grenade blast that just went off. That is a new perk, and there it is. You can see it activating there over on the left, so that when I die now, if I'm carrying the grenade, I will drop one at random. Just as like a little, I think it's called last laugh or something like that. Here, I need to poison myself just a little bit. Maybe not go quite as low as I was before. That's why I died, but... Understandable. You tried getting into that, but you started and you were just trying to make something that you'd like to read for you rather than just read. Yeah, totally. Yep. There's a lot, there's a lot of satisfaction and like even, catharsis, I guess, which is a word I like to use, that comes out of the creative process, I mean, when you go out there, if you're looking, you may have experienced this already, you go out looking for writing advice and that kind of thing, and so much of it is oriented around, here's how to make a career out of writing. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. Like, I already know what it was like to make a career out of programming, and it wasn't as fun as just programming. And I want to do this for my own satisfaction, I'm not into this for the money. Don't get me wrong. If I can find a platform where I can share it with lots of people, and it turns out, more than a couple of people want to read it, all the better. That would be awesome. But I'm not counting on that for my sense of satisfaction in doing it. All that to say, yep, I did that. I think I understand where you're coming from there. Whoop. So you won't come in here while I'm... Oh, they're not here. Weird. Where'd they go? Yeah, 700 experience is a little better. I still... All the stuff I'm hopped up on here, I feel like I should be doing more. Seriously, where'd the dogs go? Waiting for them to come up behind me or something now. Woo! Hey, I didn't die. Sucked an accomplishment in itself. I'll take the caps. Give me the caps. There we go. Yeah, the other reason for not looting the legendaries is I'm not sure if I'm going to make it back to actually sell them off tonight. And they take up a lot of space in the storage bin. So we'll just leave those where they are. In fact, as soon as I level up, I'm going to call this one done. Just because I don't want to spend any more time here than I absolutely have to. There's that. I'll watch it. The dogs can actually take you out with one bite when you're like I am, just super, super low health. Gang's all here, man. Having trouble seeing who's who through the. Yeah, I did. So I gotta ask, what do you think of? Have you seen it up close? Like, have you actually seen what the models look like and stuff? The characters, and if you have, what did you think? I was a little surprised. Whoops, can't go through that way. Woo! Hey there. Where are you? There you are. I'll wait for a response there before I give my 10 cents worth of opinions on it. Do. Oh, there you are. Nope, come here. Where are you going? And there's a level up. So there's that then.
So over here.
Yeah.
No.
Update from Teal.
No,
yes?
No joke.
Yeah.
My poor little team of 4.
Yeah.
And probably 100 gulpers and whatnot. We did not win. there was no way for us to win. So they are not scaling it good unless.
They're counting on lots and lots and
Yeah.
lots of people
Yeah.
being there, yeah. Oh, yeah, one other thing to share before you go to bed. Okay, you got a friend to watch. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared yesterday. Awesome! That's a win. We have dissenting views on Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared in this household. For good reason. Maybe I'm misstating it just a little bit. But yeah, let's say early on, if I wanted to watch it, I kind of had to watch it alone. So... Or rather on Sunday. Okay, cool. Oh man, no, I love that. I don't know what to call it. It's not really a show or something. I love that thing. Whatever it is. They do awesome, awesome work. Oop. Excuse me, guys. I gotta make you glow pink. Oh, that's right. I said it was going to be done after I leveled up, so there's that. Have I seen the analysis on it yet? I think I've seen a couple different analyses on it. So I'm not sure if we're referring to the same one. But I keep waiting for them to do more stuff, whether it's in that series or other things. I haven't seen anything new from them for a while. But okay, so how did your friend react? What did they think of it? Let's see. Nightmind has one of the best analyses. Oh, you don't know. That's okay. The chat came through in a different order than like it wasn't real time, so I saw you don't know. I'm like, oh, what don't I know? And then I see Jamie's comment. What is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? Jamie, you have homework now. There's really. Oh no, you were talking about. Oh no, I did not know. They just released a teaser for their TV series. You should see the looks I'm getting here.
Oh no!
Teaser for what?
Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you're.
I don't know if you can hear any of the reaction in the background. There's one very happy person in the room here. So,
It was me.
and it's you. Oh, two. Sorry. Two very happy people in the room. And seems appropriate. I don't know. No, seriously, the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Just as a little side note, for people who watched Sesame Street and the Electric Company and all that in the 70s in particular, when they were still highly psychedelic, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is like, well, Sesame Street just grew up and lost its mind. Maybe it like. You know, there's that little, they don't talk about the letters and stuff anymore, but they do, still good artistic advice. Green is not a creative color. They just, oh man, I gotta look for that. It's going to be on Channel 4's streaming website. That is awesome. Thank you for that. That is a gift. That is an awesome little tidbit. And yeah, Jamie, seriously, you gotta go look up Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared on YouTube. Now, I'm not gonna actually make a claim that you're gonna love it. That's not the point. You'll watch it, you'll either be like, like, let's never speak of this again, or you'll be like, what's the big deal? Or it'll click, and you'll be like, oh no, I get it. Look for it in September. That's awesome. That's really cool. I don't think I saw those. So you said you got a friend to watch. Kind of case in point, since I'm recommending it to someone else. How did your friend react to seeing it? And then I'm going to just go here real quick and kind of figure out what I'm going to do next. Oh, still got 2 events to do. Claim and workshop. That's what we're doing next. Use a photo mode. Use photo mode to take a photo. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I'll try to be a little more creative than that. I was going to take a picture of the elevator, but that's boring. Complete an event. Build anything workshop or kit. Pre-war food. We've got some of. Okay. He thought it was great, and he loved that we watched it on Father's Day since the show made so many references to Father's Day. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know what? It's one of those things where I haven't dug very deep to find out more about the people who actually made it. I've seen a little brief sort of a making of. I watched one person's analysis of like how some of the imagery ties together and that kind of thing, but nothing that stuck with me, I'll put it that way. Just watch 1 to 6. Okay, I'm not sure what I'll be getting into, but got it. I mean, you've heard what I've been saying about it, you know, Sesame Street on drugs. It does get a little dark in a weird, abstract sort of way, you know? Yeah, I'll put it this way. I'll just be curious to hear what you think. I mean, it's definitely, you know, the fact that a couple of us have heard of it and watched it and are recommending it to other people says something about its I'm not going to say mass appeal, but it definitely has an audience, you know. But I will also totally get it if you're just like, no, that's not for me. I think they're also, if I'm honest, the kind of person I am, I would probably also recommend it to some people, knowing they would not like it, just because I want to see their reaction to it. I don't think I'd recommend it to anyone where I thought it might, you know, bother them somehow. That's not nice. But I'm not worried about that in this case. Oh, really? So remember to check out Wakey Wakey after you finish episode 6. You have to watch it, re-upload those since they removed it from the channel. Oh, okay. You didn't get him? Oh. There's an actual Mothman up there with him. So I've noticed this lately. The cultists are actually finding more and more success. No, here's the thing, Jamie. I don't want to oversell it either. Just go in and it's a thing. It's an internet thing, and you know, let me know what you think. Hello, Mothman. I sit on you. Trying to, anyway. I'm in the Mothman.
Yike. Wow.
Event failed. Leader of the pack. Yeah, it was taking too long. Alright, fine. See what you made me do, you stupid cultist. I don't. It's one of the. It's weird. It definitely falls in the category of just what is this? Like, why did they make this? I think. I don't know. Yeah, check it out. They're not terribly long either, so. But I like it. But like I said, I also saw The Dark Crystal 13 times in the theater when I was a kid. Big Jim Henson fan. If that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. Let's see. Since I'm here, let's just... Oh, did someone already claim that? Let's go here first.
Little foofer.
I've actually seen a couple cosplays from the series too that were kind of fun. I am stuck. Which way do I go? Yeah, it's fun. It's hard to describe without just kind of telling you more about like, oh, well, it's like this because, and then you start describing the imagery. Here's the thing. I put it this way. You heard me describe how it's you know, like Sesame Street. Think of a kid's show that was made by someone with an ulterior motive who embeds some creepy kind of psychedelic imagery in the thing that you're watching. That or Blue's Clues, or like it's very clearly based on the idea of like it being a kid show. But then you watch it and you're like, this is clearly not a kid show. I personally did not find it like, we've been talking a lot tonight about different films that were disturbing because of cruelty or because of like extreme violence, and it's nothing like that. It's nothing, I'm kind of looking, everyone agree, it's not disturbing like morally or ethically disturbing. It's just unsettling.
It's uncomfortable.
It's unsettling in some of the things, the imagery that it shows. But it's all kind of abstract. Like if it...
A little bit, like, to me,
Yeah.
just the slightest bit of body horror.
A little bit of body horror.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a weird uncanny valley, but not.
Uncanny Valley kind of works too.
that
Yeah,
was
definitely.
good additive.
Yep. No, good point, Nikki. I like weird stuff though, and I love it. So it's like I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again tonight. I will admit though, even after you watch it, I would be hard pressed to explain why I like it. It just kind of lines up with some. It's how creative stuff works sometimes. Sometimes that's how art works. It hits a nerve, and it hits a nerve that isn't really connected to language or anything concrete, so you can't explain why. You're like, well, that was weird and dark and disturbing, but also fun, and I like it. I'm gonna watch it again. Who knows? Whoops, fence. All right, I'm here to claim this place. Let's see who's currently occupying it. When I say light them up, I mean take drugs and make them glow pink. The other kind of light them up comes later. And put it this way, it doesn't like become more coherent. So if you watch episode 1 and 2, and you're like, no, don't feel obligated to watch more. Don't make yourself go through it. There's no point. If you don't watch the first one and go, well, that was weird and whatever, and okay, I'm in for the ride or whatever. Huh. No rules, no nothing. I was expecting to have to blow stuff up. Mine. Alrighty. Let's see. What shall I take a picture of? Wait till that's done. Then break out the camera. Well, Nikki, I'm glad to hear that your writing project's going well, though. That's really cool. And I'm really interested in hearing more how the like we were talking about, the AI augmentation continues to help out or doesn't, or be interesting to see how that goes. So you guess when your coworkers talked about different ways to cook babies.
What?
Yeah. And one brings up baby back ribs. I'll be more than likely be fine with these videos. Yes, I think so. Or not. Or they'll hit a nerve and you'll blame me as you make your psychotherapy appointment. I think we'll be good either way. It's a joke. They're not that bad at all. Am I forgetting things? Have I blocked things? Probably. Okay. I do that. You also need to know that. I block out stuff. But I don't block stuff that bothers me. I block out stuff that's like creepy to other people that I should warn them about, and then I forget and don't. So, viewer beware. But you got Nikki here too, so you know, someone to share the blame with. Just not where I thought you were going to go with that, but sure. Let's put the little tower thing here. Boop. Oh, hey, cool. Got me the 16 out of 25 for the week. I love that they do that now. They didn't used to do that sort of thing. If you made a compound thing, they used to be like, nope, that's one. You'd have to go back and make a billion more. But now, all I have to do is there. And we just met another goal. Look at that. Woo! Right up to the top. Down another goodie. Ooh, another icon. Spiders. I'm using that right away.
You like spiders?
If they're in stories and they're giant and they're attacking children, apparently yes. Like, not around me, no. Not in real life. Although, I have to admit, I've been watching a lot of jumping spider videos on TikTok, and they're adorable. Makes me want to get one. Makes me forget my memories of, like, poking at them when I was a kid and them getting mad and, like, rearing up and baring their fangs. And no, they're just cute and fuzzy. Let's see, and since you saw the eye socket thing in your comics, you'll be fine. You think your sanity has built up walls now. Yeah, this thing, like I said, I'll be curious to see if it finds a crack in the seams, so to speak. I think that's maybe one of the more interesting things about it, though, is that it's not direct. It's not like someone sitting there going, oh, what's this thing we can do? Like, they actually do a really good job at creating something that's unnerving. Like, it's not explicitly like, you know, oh, this terrible thing happened, mostly anyway. It's just something about the imagery and stuff that is, it's a trip. Yeah, have fun. I should stop talking about it. I do, you know, number one bad habit around this kind of stuff that I have is really overselling anything, and I've already done that a bit. So, you know, just forget about it for a little bit. Like, man, oh yeah, that's right, I was going to watch that thing. It's probably nothing. You don't watch it, see what you think. Defeat the mole rats. But if they did Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared the game, I would be one of the primary supporters. I would be one of the primary people funding that game. Yeah, Bats is letting me down, man. Get off of my house. My cranky old man platform, complete with the synthetic lawn up here. Oh, that was beautiful. See how many of them we got all at once? Talk about catharsis. Let's see. For catharsis, I can either spend years writing a novel that people may or may not read, or I can go in the game and just blow up some mole rats. Hey, Restream gave me a prize again. Congratulations, you reached 100 messages today. I don't think they've learned to count. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just... I don't think they track how many messages they're going through very consistently. You hear it chewing. Where is it? There. Get out of my rubbish bin. Alright, buddy. So The Last of Us remake. Yeah, you think you saw a little of what Tess looks like, and she looks a lot older. Yeah, other characters look a little different too. Like, it's not the most obvious thing right away. But yeah, you looked at them and they didn't just say upgrade the models and make them more detailed. They changed them a little bit. And I think I know why they changed them, but I still am not sure I'm thrilled about it personally. It's a little, yeah. I've also played that one through enough times. I personally am not interested in another remake. I still need to finish number 2, frankly. Okay. So there's an event. I failed the other one, or else I would have been done. Floor or wall decoration in a shelter. Here we go. Floor decorations. Well, on theme. Let's do this. Go down to floor decor. Now remember, this is all decor. It's all decorations that goes on your floor, right? Things like... still looking. Where is it? There we go. Who hasn't decorated their living room with a carcass of a dead alien? And it's not registering. I just realized that. I'm putting them all down. I'm like, cool, I did it. And then I'm like, wait. Floor or wall decoration in a shelter. That was floor decor. That counts. Goes on the floor. It's a decoration.
Did you get it from Floor Decor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Floor decor.
Floor Decor.
Floor decor. All right. Well, how about that? Oh wait, do I have that? Yeah, that doesn't count either. How about this? No. Man. All right, Nikki. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you were able to stop by and chat for a while. Thank you very much for the tip. I gotta go digging now and see if I can find anyone who captured the trailer. I gotta see what I can find. Have a good night. Get good rest. Hope you feel better. Oh, I think Jamie solved the riddle of the guy who can't read. In a shelter. Well, this is all a waste. All right, we're just going to leave it there.
What's wrong?
It's in a shelter, not a workshop or camp.
You kept saying it, right?
I don't know.
You kept saying it.
I don't know what I'm saying.
You kept saying it right.
Jamie's very polite. Like, you need to make an AI auto translator. Like, hey, moron, read the details. You're even saying it out loud. You're in the wrong spot. Is that a shelter? No, it's good to catch up with Nikki. And seriously, yeah, that is some awesome news. Turn off the lights. It's a good time as any to show some of the work I've done on the dance thing, right? The dance club, nightclub, whatever. The place where people do the thing that I will never actually do in real life in front of other people. That's a fairly broad category, now that I've said that out loud. Did that come over the mic?
What?
My stomach. Did you guys hear it?
I heard it, but not a
Well, if you could hear it, I'm measuring the distance between me and you, and then the very short distance between my stomach and the mic. I think that may have been broadcast. All right, so yeah, you can see I've got the light framing going on here. So it's boring work, but at some point I'll come down here and just keep filling out the lights, and we'll get that going. Yeah, I think it's going to look good. But also, I still have to find Grom and get the mirror ball. There's got to be a mirror ball here. I cannot call the club done until I have a mirror ball. Okay, but we're here to do something else. And I'm not going to put aliens down here because I don't know. I just don't want to. What can I put down? This is going to be... sorry, I'm doing the boring version. I tried to do the interesting one up above when I was being stupid. Boy, it's taken a while. Success. And hey, we got the Gold Star Daily Challenge. See how many points we get here. Woo! All the way up. More stuff. And again, a little teeny bit. Okay. And more. Alright. Again. All done. Alright, test your metal. We got one more event. I've got photo mode to take the photo. Sure, it takes a while to make a welcome mat. I know, right? It's like they've got to contact the supplier. There's all the customs things they have to do, get them out of China. There's a lot of stuff that has to go on when you click that button. Photo mode. Yeah, sure, let's do this. This works. And we'll get rid of me. Go back here. Field of view. We'll zoom in a little. Turn off depth of field so that we can actually see it. Brightness. Contrast. Saturation. Click. There's one. Promptly falls down the stairs because I'm not looking down as I take off walking. Alright, we'll do another one like... Let's actually go up on here. Oop. Yeah, that'll work. We'll kind of fit that in. So this is one of those times where I'll just admit I don't know what UT means. What?
Green beans don't taste like grass.
That's kind of a cool shot in itself. There's number 2. And then do that.
I don't know. I've been experiencing both. I'm putting on lots of baby powder at night.
I wonder how abstract I can make it look. Depth of field off. View roll. Woo. Yeah, sure, why not? Brightness. Contrast. Ooh, that's awful. Turn that back down. Ignore the UT. It was a misstep. Okay.
I know it's stuck.
Like I said, I will assume I'm just being dense. You could type a random, like you could just random words, and I'd like, you know, aside from tonight where we've already talked about it, I would be like, oh, it must mean something, and I'm just out of the loop. What does it mean? I'm going to seem really insensitive if I don't figure out what that means. Here, play alone, play alone.
I finished talking to them like a long time ago.
Logos, location, faction, quest, vault, vault. Oh, yeah, there we go. Ooh, that actually kind of works. Oop. Okay, so there's that. I'm only talking about it so much. Thank you. Right on cue. I'm only talking about it so much because I'm trying to undo it. I'm like, it's stream therapy. Trying to talk myself past it. Alright, we've got one more event to complete. And then that's probably all the like mandatory stuff for the night. Then we'll kind of tally up, you know, all the stuff I've earned along the way. What event to do? Test Your Metal has not shown up, or else I would do that one. So it seems like every week, on the PC at least, they pick one event that you have to do a lot, and then they cancel it.
That's what it feels like. Seriously.
Oh, I've got to change my icon and stuff later, too. You could make a James Bond type intro with that photo screen. Yeah, you could, totally. Oh, that would actually be. Oh, they should totally do that. They'd probably get sued, even though it's a gun barrel. And come on, it's a gun barrel. You can't say you can't show that. They should do one like that, though. That would be awesome. You know, I would actually. They've done a couple things where it's like with the Mistress of Mystery, they did some sort of more, not really spy themed, but leaning in that direction. You know, if they did a full on like espionage sort of a theme for a season, that would be awesome. I would totally go for that. Hey, Bethesda guy who's not listening to my stream. Make an espionage season. Season 10. Get to work. Be the standard and over-entitled player. I want this. Do it now. You did not do it. I've been loyal and you've betrayed me. I gotta tell you, every time, I'm not gonna go on a rant about this, I'm just gonna say the one thing. Every time you hear someone talk about how they're angry at a game because they've been loyal and the game did not do what they wanted, it's like, wow. Oh, sir or ma'am, you are in for so much more disappointment in life. I hate to tell you this.
But do you really hate to tell them?
No, I don't. I like to tell them.
I know.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Can't show gun barrel. You play how long can I keep the super mutants guts in the air with your grenade launcher? Yeah. Well, specifically, the reason I think they get sued is the James Bond people. Like, I don't know what studio owns it, but that iconic image of the gunmetal with the kind of a swirled texture in it, where you're looking down the actual gun barrel out at something. If they, that's what I want them to do, and I think if they did that, the James Bond people would be like, "No, you owe us a million gazillion dollars now." And our lawyers thank you. This was an easy one. We were having a slow week until you did this thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh man, no events at all right now, or at least nothing to speak of.
Something's eating the cow.
I'm sorry, what?
The cow is bouncing up and down in the water.
Oh,
And
it's a decoy. Something's trying to lure you over there.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, the Brahmin has 0 health yet it's still alive and floating there.
I feel uncomfortable.
Can't show gun barrel. I play. How long can I keep the super mutants guts in the
I
air?
don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
You don't have any bullets.
it's a fun game.
I don't?
You're on a 0.
I really just need an event to show up. Like, I would have been done if I hadn't been goofing around with hiding in the Mothman during that one event.
Go for an angular thing.
And this is not an event. That's a lie.
It wasn't working in the way it should work.
It's a dirty, dirty lie.
You should be dead now.
So where else do they have? Which workshops have lead? I remember now. I remember which one it was. It was this one that someone else took. Yeah, that has a lead vein in it. That's okay. We'll let them keep it. How high level are they? Let's Russian. Gurotovets. Are they on my team? I don't think they are. Do. Really? Someone stole my thing. I'm like, that's not my icon. No, it isn't. Someone took it. Not that I care a whole lot. Are they low level? Maybe I'll care if they're low level. Oh, they're low level. Come on. It's not going to let me click on it or anything. I didn't see that. Did I get a notice that they actually took it? I've never actually, like, like I said, it's not a big deal. And on a day like this, where it's one of the prerequisites, you know, it's one of the things where everyone has to go and get one, beat them up. Yeah, it's. I have to say though, you have to watch it in this game. There's at least one time where I was like, "Yeah, well, I'll just be taking that, thank you." I mean, this was on the survival server where that was the norm, and I did. I blew them up. I took stuff, and they came back with an axe that took me out in one hit. I'm like, okay, like, you know, I'm not gonna immediately go cheater, because that would be kind of lame and not very sportsmanlike. But inside, I was like, cheater.
Inside. Inside, I was really angry.
Yeah.
Both.
Did I hear them?
Just one.
They're here.
I'll get it sooner or later.
Want to play? Like, okay. I'm seriously just messing with you. If you want to get it back, that's cool. Now wait, they're gonna take me out in like one hit. I'm just waiting for it. I think they're just gonna take it back. That's cool. I don't have it in me. I'm not a killer unless they're super mutants. He's disassembling my house. Can I build stuff yet? Just imagine the cut where the axe hits you, grows a mouth, and says cheater. That's really weird. I've actually never seen this. I've never contested one, so I've never seen the thing go back down like that.
I have. You go up and down and back and forth.
Does that mean it's about to, like, open up again, or?
Yeah. Well, it means that the person that had it before
Yeah.
is still online.
Yeah, no, I was just talking to him.
Oh, you were? Oh,
Yeah.
It gives them a good amount of time to try to fight back, basically.
Gotcha. So I think they're claiming it again. I think this is what happened. And I told them they could. I told them I was just messing with them. I don't actually need it for anything now. Probably made them spend their precious caps. But I am kind of curious. Yeah, I've not been through the process, so I'm just kind of curious about how this works. Wait for it to go up again. They claim it. I challenge it again.
You guys can just go back and forth in a very friendly manner.
I'm still just messing with you. So, how much lead do you have? Nothing in there. I don't have it powered up. And now... Oh! Hey, it's mine again. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Well, I'm going to just go up... Unless... Well, actually, so I'm going to hang out for a minute. And and just see if it spawns another event. Another Defend the Place event. And if so, I will take that event as my second and call it good. I just gotta wait. What I can make. Anything? Fusion cores. Oh, well, Let's see. What's that going to take? Cobalt flux, crimson flux, fluorescent. Yeah, let me put the super duper on there. No, just sell that off. You can get 500 for them at the vendor. Is that the one? That one. I'll admit, I was hoping for 2, but oh well. He's actually going to do the event? Yeah, I looked over. I'm like, wait, did it change my icon to the pride flag? That's an interesting choice. Apparently not. Your teammate is down. Where are they down? What's going on that I'm missing? That's not it. Although that would count too. So I'm not doing eviction notice until I get my armor fixed up. That one, it is so easy to get absolutely baked. not in the, not in the way you're thinking. Cooked. You can, yeah. Basically, without something to block the radiation there, whenever the radiation scrubber goes down and the camp just gets overwhelmed, like I was going around trying to help people, and I was just kept dying because you get just absolutely overwhelmed with radiation. So need to get a better anti-radiation solution before I do that. Oh, and now that one's done. That happens when you wait. Well, I don't think this is going to happen, and I just missed the other one, and that one will kill me. I guess we're going to do it anyway. I need an event. I'm such a meanie. Such a bully. Go to that level 40 and, like, give me back my camp that you took.
Is anyone out there? This recording is a call for help.
Sitting there holding a big gun. Like, I'm not shooting it, but I'm holding the big gun, and clearly that's very scary looking.
My name is Kenneth Dean. We're south of
I need to take some anger management classes.
I'm the last one alive.
Okay.
Mutants are
But
running.
I just...
Now, hurry.
You were naked a second ago. I saw your bits.
There's the machines in this crater. Should take care of the radiation in the area. Keep it running.
Hello? Nope. Come on out. Come on out. Phew. Love when their head and their limbs all go fly. Oh, and there we go. I'm not going anywhere near that place now. That's the part where you don't go near it. Oh, no, I know. I was being cynical. I'm like, basically, no. I don't have... I won't say I don't have a mean bone in my body. I just have a very mean and cowardly bone that avoids direct conflict with, heavy weapons. Yeah, I was kind of... I must have just missed the warning notification, whatever you call it, that said that, hey, by the way, someone has stolen your land. Because I'm pretty sure that's the sort of thing that they will normally tell you about. It's a race to the death. Ouch. Yeah, I kind of figured that was someone else behind me. Get off of there. Go on, explode. You're dead already. Grenade. Oh, VATS, you're letting me down, man. Complete an event. That did it? Really? Oop! Oop! Remember I said that you can't get too close at all? That was a nice finish. Jeez. Well, I did it. Where's the test your metal one? I haven't seen that one all night. Although, apparently, I'm not very observant. Because if someone stole my camp and I didn't even notice, then maybe I just missed it. Oh, not rename, respawn. Although I do need to come up with a better name for that one. I should go find if he has... Basically, if he got another workshop, I should go find it and be like, no, this is mine too. Yeah. Thanks for setting it up for me. Give me your milk money. Let's see. No. Do the thing. There we go. Is he still on the board? Dwayne. It wasn't Dwayne. It was Ben something, wasn't it? Chivalry Timbers. It's one of the better names I've seen in a while.
That's cute. Chivalry Timbers.
Chivalry Timbers, yeah. It's kind of hard to say, but yep. Did I say dolphin legs? Okay. Sewer Tyrant. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's claimed the Poseidon Energy Plant Yard. I'm not going to be mean. Like I said, it's just not my general disposition. Not like that anyway. No, so the reason I'm laughing is that one is notorious for, like, you know, you claim it and then it's got a resource harvester built into the place where you just power it up and you can manufacture full powered fusion cores. So it's really useful, right? You know, very, very handy. So naturally, it's also the one that, yeah, you get a lot of lower level people who go and grab it. Oh, hi. And then come the higher level people to just take it pointlessly. I don't even need fusion. Well, actually, I do need fusion cores now, but I'm still not going to take it. Oh, big ugly dog. Get away. Gross thing. I kind of wish I could make the cars blow up. They make it so that once you've claimed the workshop, the cars don't blow up anymore. Without the reading rainbow theme going through my head, what is the I can fly twice as high?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, what is it?
Butterfly.
Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. As super mutant bits flying up into the air as they blow up.
That's kind of perfect.
Yeah, it is. He still didn't power it up, and then I forgot. I should have waited for him to power it up. Then I would have been said, look what he did to my house. Why would you take apart that house? Jeez. Kids. Alright. Oh, did he... Oh, there's still another? Oh, they're up there. They're up in the, like, command center or whatever. Ouch. Are you seriously trying to bite me while I was out there from in here? Dog just staring at the window, making biting sounds, hoping one of them will connect. Collect caps. Why don't we go take care of that? I'll go over and use this one. Can't even look at that one now. there. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, that. Okay. Okay, then I should actually be able to make some, what do you call it? Fertilizer from all the rotten stuff that I've got right now. Smelting. Yep. Like that. Okay, we'll go sell stuff, and then I think that might be it for the day. Someone's already at that one, so I won't do that one. Where else to go? Let's hop down here first. Friends, welcome. Whoop. Oh, they got it.
They got one.
The power armor.
Oh, is it neat looking?
It's pretty cool looking.
Let's see.
Look.
Oh man, I got it.
Yeah,
How am I supposed to make more money?
I know,
I
right?
need money.
Hopefully I got some money on the board today. Like $18 monies.
Yeah, right.
Are you seriously getting attacked by this thing? Just like... Where is it?
I've had enough.
Oh, there. Okay, first. Wait. Pardon me, sir. Please cease and desist. Cranberry relish brain bombs. Yep, still got it. Come on down. Just land. Land. Oh, nope. Dang, now he's going to charge up again. Yeah, I knew it. Oof. Okay, just so you know, I didn't break the roof. That was a giant demon bat. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Right in the face. Good job. Yeah, hi. Awesome. You're gonna go to bed. I don't blame you. Thanks for hanging out. It was a blast as always. This was fun. Hope you have a fun night. Bowling level 40 nerds and Oh, that's awesome. No, seriously. Glad you're able to stop by. I'm hoping Tuesday continues to work out as a good night when like you and Nikki both seem like you're more available on that night, so that alone is reason to switch nights. So hope you have a good rest of your week. Hope work goes well. Enjoy, go watch the videos, and then when they start talking about how to cook babies, you can just share stories about the "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared." And yes, and right back at you. People are gonna think it's some kind of like Utah cult. Not that exists. So, never mind. Did I say that?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, I gotta be careful. Seriously. Yes, Adat. Have a good night. Yeah, I think I'm close to being done too. Gotta sell some stuff. Call it good.
You already did that.
No, I keep talking about it, but I haven't actually gotten there yet.
Oh.
I feel bad for the comment I made. I feel like it was uncalled for. So,
Yeah, you have to be careful.
you do. And, you know, courtesy and manners kind of matter too. My bad. I hope you have a good night's rest.
Serve and protect.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta make the legendary in my sharp gulper smacker too. Just
Oh,
not a
that's
sentence
really
that you
good
expect to
idea.
say.
I never even thought about that.
I don't know if you can. I haven't actually like lined it up to try yet, but I gotta try. Gotta give it a try.
At your service, sir.
Might go try to find some more pre-war food tonight too. I'm not sure. I gotta find more sugar now too. Darn it.
May I be of
You can get a bunch down in
assistance?
Flatwoods.
I know. It's more the like 1,000,000,001 different things that you have to scrounge around for, right?
Pre-war food?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about like sugar and the
Oh, no.
brain
Serve
sugar bombs and
protect.
all the stuff.
I've taken to just making cranberry relish. All that other stuff takes a long time.
Yeah.
I do miss them though because they do help. you
Yep.
know?
And what have I got right now?
Assist.
I have brain bombs right now. I do not have the relish. Do I still have my... Oh, okay, good. Oh, symptoms suppressed. Oh, what did I take?
Did you take a serum that you're not supposed to take?
Probably, yeah, Rad-X.
Oh, do you not have your starch genes on?
I do. All it says is symptoms are suppressed right now, not actually that... It didn't actually
Oh.
remove them.
Okay.
I've not experienced that, though. So that's kind of new. That's a lesson learned. Oh, okay. Well, shoot. 4 minutes. Sun is hanging out for a little bit. Sit on the couch and go look at the scoreboard. I don't think I'm going to probably make much more progress there tonight. So let's see how we did. Well, not as good as last week, but not so terrible. We got the Mercenary Company paint. The Raiderish robot paint. Do it. Click. We got Spider Attack icon, which I will activate in a moment. And also some gold bullion. Nice. Got a perk card pack. And what's the next thing up? The Throne of Bone. Yeah, not likely I'm going to make it through that one tonight. But, yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so let's go to the Atomic Shop. So let's see. Includes Captain Cos. Oh, so the bundle, the $18 one,
Yeah.
includes the Captain Cosmos bed, Look to the Stars wallpaper, Captain Cosmos power armor, and Captain Cosmos jetpack.
It's pretty cool.
So, but yeah, that other one I looked at that was $2 cheaper does not include the jetpack.
Yeah.
So, I don't care about the bed and all that. I mean, seriously, it's just a bed. I need the armor and the jetpack. Yeah, episode 1 is enough for you. I got to where someone scrawled death on paper, then you're good. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. I gotcha.
Vampire's short plasma pistol.
Well, like I said, I don't want to, self-care is important. I don't want to recommend anything that's going to scar anyone. So,
Who are you talking to?
Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, on that note, then, have a good night's sleep. Hope everything goes okay. Oh, and if you're still there, to your point, did they ruin Joel? I don't think they ruined him. But he doesn't look quite like Joel as much as he used to.
Are they going to make another movie and use those actors?
Well, that's kind of the thing, is I think, so they're doing the live action series. I think they're resculpting the characters to look more like the actors from the live action thing. I haven't done a side-by-side comparison.
Yeah.
That's the current hypothesis. So, I'm like, it's the let the game and the TV thing be different,
It's not a big deal. Right?
Yeah,
It seems like a lot of money wasted just to do that.
yeah, I don't know. And the very intense with the white noise type sound and that, but not scaring, just not your cup of tea. Fair enough. Like I said, that's why I get sort of, I need to do a better job of not overselling something, because it'll either hit and it'll be like, oh, it can hit it good or bad, but anyway, or it just won't. And if it doesn't, that's cool. Well, I mean, that's good too. I'm also glad that they didn't. I'm glad that I'm not hearing, well, now I'm scarred and now I'm not going to bother going to sleep because I'm going to be up all night pondering things. So that's good too. There we go. Radix is worn off. Oh, symptoms still suppressed. Meh? Why?
I don't know. What are you trying to unsuppress?
My mutations. Ah, there we go. Oh, because I'm almost dead. I don't know what's happening. That was really, really weird. But they're back, so okay. Huh. Go figure. Alright. No, not yet. Let's see. Take that off.
Serve and protect.
Yeah. Sure, let's sell those. Need those. Yeah, why not?
May I be of assistance?
Oh, not a sugar. Dang it.
At your service, ma'am.
Better cook that before I sell it. Takes a lot to give you nightmares. You'll sleep good tonight. Could have dreams where you think back, and it'd terrify people to have those dreams. But I'm thrilled in the moment of it. Oh, wow, there you go.
May I be of assistance?
More power to you. I don't have a lot of nightmares anymore, thankfully.
Serve and
But I
protect.
think that's one of those things that's really personal too, right? Like the things that'll get you in Sure. No, we can't sell that. Okay. You never know what's going to scare one person or another. But yeah, I will definitely be going to look around and see if I can find the trailer later. I can't imagine what they're going to do with a whole show of that. Like being surrounded by monsters, you just run away, slaying them, having the time of your life. Well, that's cool. See, but that's technically not a nightmare, though.
Thank you for your
Oh,
cooperation.
someone's dropping a bomb. Let me figure out where they're dropping it.
Is that
Well,
the
wait a
Coconut
minute.
based one? Oh, it's just-
Like, some of my most terrifying dreams, if I described them, wouldn't be terrifying at all in real life. Because a lot of what ends up being scary in them is this, like, weird secret dream knowledge that you have of whatever's going on. You know? Like, sometimes it's scarier to know there's something in the closet or whatever, even if you don't see it in the dream. No, not yet. Yeah. No, that would absolutely be a nightmare for some people. Totally. Nightmare I had as a kid, though, like one of them was there was this what looked kind of like a combination of a shell that you might find on the beach, one of those kind of spiral shaped things. It looked like a combination of that and a phonograph player, but it was pitch black inside. Inside, like where the opening to the shell was, where something would have lived in there, just absolutely black. And it was at preschool, and there were all these kids running around, and I went up and I was like, hello? And it would echo back a voice, and it sounded kind of echoey, and it would just mimic my voice and say hello. And I sat there and kind of talked back and forth for a minute, and then I was playing with it, and I went, ah! I yelled, and it like roared. It like let out this like the voice was different, and I clearly upset it somehow. And granted, I was a kid when I had that dream, but absolutely terrifying. Like, no thank you. Honestly, though, if I had that dream again today, it would probably still scare the crap out of me in the dream. Just something really unsettling about that to me. Things that mimic your voice, and then things that also... That was a really common theme, like accidentally making something angry in the dream. Wonder what that could relate to. We only had one dream like that since you were really young. You couldn't sleep at the rest of the night, but it was just kind of dream knowledge there. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Ma'am.
Yep. Yeah, most dreams to convey their terror or their wonder or the like the weirdest dream or the most amazing dream. It's like you literally had to be there. All right. We've done all the things to do today. Oh, look at that. I've got like 25,000 caps. That's nice. Let's head down here. Oh, man. Here come the allergies, too. Allergies, and I've got to admit, I am starving. My daughter made a really nice dinner, and I put off eating it, so I will be reheating it, but I'm sure it will be just as good. But I'll say, Dan, it was a lot of fun. Glad I hopped online tonight. Glad you were able to make it. Looking forward to doing this next week as well. I may actually just kind of shut down the Friday streams for now. I think one night a week is enough, honestly. We shall see. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to do, just kind of general, like, end of day things. I think there was... Go to the Atomic Shop. A couple things here. Icons. let's use... Is it Icon? It's gotta be Icons. Where is it? Where are the new ones? There's one. There it is. Well, it's not attacking a kid. It's attacking a robot. It's not quite as fun, but it's still good. Then, they don't even have the, well, that one's 15. Wait a minute. What was the one I saw that was 16? Does that one include the... Now they got me wondering. Skins. Is that it? Skins. 15, not 16. Okay. Yeah, and that's does not include the jetpack. But after you dream, we think that would make an amazing book or game. Oh, the monsters thing? Well, write it down. Get busy on it. Speaking of which, that's one of the things, so since, I don't know, I'm considering doing like not a gaming stream for this channel. Like, we'll keep the Tuesday thing, maybe experiment with doing some like writing sprints or something. Just kind of hang out, do writing, take breaks now and then, chat a little bit. So we'll have to see. It's all still kind of up in the air. I'll figure it out as I go. All right, so I'm not going to buy anything tonight. So yeah, I'm not all that good. All right, so cue the end music. Let's see if the cue works. So far, no. Oh, the game's actually capturing it, isn't it? Or it just doesn't work.
Ken, look.
Oh, no, the dream that terrified you would make to know something. Oh, okay, cool.
Their ally is going potty.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
It is funny. Cool. Well, in any case, yeah, get it down on paper. It'd be therapeutic. All right. Well, have a good night. Thanks again for hanging out, and I will see y'all next week. Have a great week. God bless. Take care. Talk to you later. I will figure out how to get the music going here. How do you work this thing? Haha. Have a good night.